Welcome back to Gero Dynamics. Okay, so I'm going to do a movie review. That's what this video is. Currently, I'm waiting a little bit later today. I'm going to go with my girlfriend to see Longlegs. Super excited about that. I'm going to definitely do a video on that. I wasn't planning on recording this video now, but I had some time to kill because I wasn't able to get to the barber to get my hair cut. I'll do that tomorrow morning also. And so I'll be getting a haircut, so I'm a little shaggy, and but it's fine. And then I had gotten that secret lair, so I wanted to open that up, and so I was like, well, I'm sitting here, I'll go ahead and do another movie review. And the movie review is based on a movie I was able to sneak over and catch a movie before band practice yesterday. Not my typical type of movie, but I was excited to see it. It's called Fly Me to the Moon. I guess you could say it's almost like a romantic comedy, but not really. That's not the main focus of it. But I will say the main actors are Scarlett Johansson as Kelly Jones and Channing Tatum as Cole Davis, and they kind of have like a romantic thing going kind of throughout the movie, and they had some pretty good chemistry, so and I thought it went pretty well with them as the two main stars. But I'm a big fan of both, so maybe I'm biased, but anyways, so let's see, who else do we have in this movie? So Scarlett Johansson is Kelly Jones, Channing Tatum is Cole Davis, Woody Harrelson is Mo Burkus, Ray Romano, I haven't seen him in a while, as Henry Smalls. Let's see, Jim Rash is Lance Vespertine. Anna Garcia is Ruby Martin. Ronald Elise Watkins is Stu Bryce. Noah Robbins is Don Harper. Christian Clemson is Walter. Colin Woodell is Buzz Aldrin. So Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut. Nick Dellenberg is Neil Armstrong. Chris Zuber is Michael Collins, so the team that went to the moon. We have a couple of senators here. We have Gene Jones plays Senator Hopp. Joe Crest plays Senator Vanning. Colin Jost is Senator Cook. And for those who don't know, Colin Jost is from Saturday Night Live. He is also Scarlett Johansson's husband. And so he plays Senator Cook. And yeah, I think that's everyone that I wanted to touch on here. Let's see, anybody here that I want to see where else they're from? Because most of these people I don't recognize, other than the four main cast. Obviously Woody Harrelson and Ray Romano. Let's see where Jim Rash is from. Jim Rash played a director in this movie. He himself is an actor, producer, writer. He is known for The Descendants, Sky High, Community. I guess he was on Community. Vice Cobra Assistant Commander. Dean Pelton. And The Way Back. What else do we know him from? Crapopolis. He's a voice actor in a lot of stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, he was on the 90s show, Fenton. Anyways, he was fun. Very flamboyant director. Thinks he's the most amazing director in the world, but really mostly just does like commercials. But he is the guy that they get to do the fake filming of the moon landing. So the premise of the movie is Channing Tatum's character plays plays Cole Davis. I need to look to see if Cole Davis is a real character or a real person, not a real character, a real person. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think he might be, or at least he is based on a real person, if that's not actually the person's name. And so he is running NASA. He is trying to get, running NASA's space program. He's trying to get to space before the end of the decade. It's 1969, and they're about to run out of time, and they really want to beat the Russians, and so the goal is to get to the moon, right? Not the space race, because they've already been to space, but the goal is to get to the moon before the Russians. And The problem, well, there was many problems that the space program ran into, but one of the main problems is the country started, losing faith in it and didn't really want to be throwing all that money, as we're very familiar with today. The American public was concerned about government spending, and so there was a lot of pushback. The support for NASA had waned, and so they were struggling to make the program work based on smaller budgets, smaller manpower, those sorts of things. And so he's running that mission. They bring in Scarlett Johansson's character she's kind of like an ad salesperson, a marketing director type person. And so what she's supposed to do is sell NASA to the people, to the public, including selling NASA to Congress to make sure they fund NASA so that they can get this mission going. She's kind of got a shady past, and so someone from the Nixon administration goes and finds her and asks her to do this job, while also basically kind of like threatening her because they know about her secret past, but saying they'll bury her secret past and allow her to continue doing her thing if she's able to stay secretive about what her mission is. And again, her mission is to sell NASA, but after a certain point in time, you find out what her real mission is. It's to get a version of the moon landing recorded, a fake version of the moon landing recorded, just in case the mission is not successful. So if the mission is not successful, then they have this fake version that can go out to the American public, and none the wiser, the American public, because there's all these conspiracies that conspiracy theories that we didn't actually go to the moon, and so this kind of plays on that, right? So they're going to film this fake moon landing, and then if the mission doesn't succeed, they'll just play this. I won't spoil things too much. There's a whole lot more that goes into that, and how it all plays out at the end. Again, I don't want to spoil that. Obviously, this is not based on 100% true story, but it could be. So, we don't know for sure, obviously, but I am sure this movie takes license with the conspiracy theory, and that this didn't actually happen, but it'd be funny if it did. All right, so that's the concept for the movie. Woody Harrelson plays the shady government type, which is perfect. Ray Romano is Mo Burkus. Woody Harrelson plays Mo Burkus, who obviously that's not his real name, and he works somehow in the Nixon administration, and he's just a shady dude who does shady stuff. And then Ray Romano's character is Henry Smalls. Again, not sure if he's a real person. I'm pretty sure Scarlett Johansson's character is not a real person. Again, don't know for sure. Ray Romano's Henry Smalls is probably at least based on someone, if not an actual real person. He is the co-director, or the person just under Channing Tatum's character, Cole Davis, helping to try to get to the moon. Again, Jim Rash plays Lance Vespertine, who is the director who's brought in to direct the fake moon landing. And prior to that, he's directed commercials, and he thinks he's as big of a deal as Stanley Kubrick, who gets name dropped a few times in this movie. And if you know the conspiracy theories, that's because a lot of people think Stanley Kubrick is the one who Kubrick. The guy who did The Shining is the one who directed the moon landing. That is the conspiracy theory. So that's the joke. All right, and then Anna Garcia is Scarlett Johansson's assistant. Ruby Martin is her character's name. There's a bunch of NASA engineers, but the two main ones who get most involved in the story is Dawn Ellis Watkins, Stu Bryce, and Noah Robbins, Dawn Harper. So let's take a look here. I want to see where Anna Garcia, if we know her from anywhere. Anna Garcia is from Superstore. So that's probably where a lot of people know her from. It looks like, oh, well, no, because she's like in one episode. She's in one episode of Superstore, one episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, one episode of The Goldbergs. So, she's just kind of like a, one and done type thing. She was in Very Important People, the TV series, one episode. But yeah, no, nothing big. All right, so probably don't know her from anywhere, unless you recognize her from those episodes. Donald Ellis Watkins is from Emergency, Jackpot, and Black Box. The Underground Railroad, Your Honor. I don't think anything that I recognize him from. I guess he was on an episode of Preacher. Yes. So another character actor who, is not well known yet. He did a great job in it, though. Anna Garcia did too. She was okay. Donald Ellis Watkins, I enjoyed his character. Noah Robbins, Don Harper. He's probably in the same boat. You may not know him from anything. Grease Live, Masters of Sex, Indignation, Miss Sloane. So I don't know any of those. Let's see. Nope, nothing really that stands out. Okay. Guess he was in 3 episodes of Evil. That's a series that I still want to watch at some point. Unbreakable. Oh, you know what? He was in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, which I didn't watch, but my girlfriend did, so she probably knows him. All right. And then last, do I want to go through... Well, let's see where Christian Clemson is from. He was a fun little character in this. Big Lebowski, younger cop. Apollo 13, Dr. Chuck. The Fisher King. So he's an older actor, been in some older stuff. And then, let's see, who played Buzz Aldrin? Colin Woodell. He is from... Oh, he's from The Continental. That's something I wanted to watch still. He's from Flight Attendant, so he was in that for 9 episodes with, what's her name from The Big Bang Theory, and an Ambulance. He looks familiar, but I don't know that I've seen him in anything. Nick Dellenberg as Neil Armstrong. He's from As One, Person of Interest, Orange is the New Black. Okay, so if you watch Orange is the New Black, he's been in all those episodes, 31 episodes, so you probably know him from that. I didn't watch that show. Christian Zuber is Michael Collins, and he is also very familiar looking to me. He is in Shameless, 1 episode though. The Morning Show, 4 episodes. Minx, 1 episode. He was in The Young and the Restless, but only 1 episode. Anything? I don't think I know him. He was in Breathe. Okay. All right. Okay, so, they have some top-heavy cast, but a lot of the cast is just people you don't recognize. And I think, all of them did a pretty decent job in this. There were some funny parts. It wasn't a super big comedy, but Channing Tatum is a humorous guy. It's just not the focal point of the movie. Same thing with Scarlett Johansson. She can be funny, but that wasn't the focus of the movie. It's a pretty fun story. The story itself is humorous, and a fun take on that concept without, going full. This is a documentary. For sure, we faked the moon landing type thing. This is a fun take on that. I enjoyed it. I think you should watch it. Maybe wait for streaming, but if you have time to sneak away to a movie and just want to kind of check it out, you should do that. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.